Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizzano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University of Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? April the 28th. No, hold on, wait a minute now. Today is February the 28th. It is Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not even going to edit that out the show. Okay? Everybody come on in, come on in, come on in. We have a lot to talk about today. Today we are going to talk about something very important. We are going to talk about why you should not depend on one platform. Put your content all over the place. Build a website. Create an app. Doesn't matter. But what you can't do is you can't create content and just post it in one place. You want to post it in multiple places, and then you want to make sure that you have a website or you have an app that you can direct people to, because the more that you can control, the better off you will be. And the reason why I bring this up is I wrote an article yesterday, which I will leave the link below. I wrote an article on Medium, the platform Medium, and I was uploading the article, and I was doing some looking around. And Medium, before, when I first signed up to Medium, you could you could pay, and it was like $50 a year, and people would read your articles and you would get paid. You can make some money from it. Then I looked again yesterday, and they had they got two tiers on Medium. One is like $50 a month, $50 a year, and the other one's like $150 a year, And quite naturally, I thought to myself, well, I already know that they're not displaying my articles because I'm just paying the lower tier $50, And that's quite fine with me, but I don't need to get paid from them to write articles. They have a lot of traffic, a lot of eyeballs. So that's the reason why I will continue to post my articles on Medium. And also, I've been a little lazy and haven't built the website, which I got to get to, and to really post articles on there, and to really conduct business from my own website. And so I got to thinking about that, and I got to thinking about Spotify, because I do this podcast on Spotify. And I was thinking to myself the other day how I need to really take my podcast off of Spotify, because I'm thinking, it's not that Spotify's, they're doing me dirty or anything like that. But you and I both know I am not making millions and millions of dollars from Spotify. I do not have a content deal with Spotify. So if you don't have a content deal with Spotify, I ain't saying you wasting your time, but I know that, in the minds of Spotify, my podcast is in the very back of the bus, okay? And why do I need to ride in the back of the bus in this outfit when I can ride in the front of the bus somewhere else, So and plus with the Anchor podcast, I used to they only allow you to do one podcast, and I need to do multiple podcasts. I have ideas for other podcasts, so I need to take my podcasting business, go somewhere else, create a couple more podcasts, really hone in on it, gather some real momentum, and then Spotify, they'll probably be back and be like, we'll give you some money, but it's not even about that. But what it is about is, if you want to really market yourself and you really want to get your name out here, you can't just be on one platform. You have to take the stuff that you produce and put it on multiple platforms, multiple streams. But at the end of the day, if you really want to control your business, if you really want to control what you do, build your app, build your website, do things like that, so that way you can give snippets. Like if you want to post a little clip on Facebook or post a clip on Instagram, you can do that. Always be driving people back to your website. Always be driving people back to your app. Always drive people back to the world that you have created, or the world that you are creating. You do not want to be dependent on YouTube. You do not want to be dependent on Medium. You do not want to be dependent on Twitter. You do not want to be dependent on whatever platform. What's TikTok? You do not want to be dependent on these platforms, because the more dependent you are on them, the more they can do you greasy. Okay, and not even greasy, but it's just about, listen, if you want to make sales and you want to control the narrative, you want to control what you do, what people see. It's just like if you upload a video on YouTube, the next video that's going to click is going to be something else. It's not going to be another video from you, maybe, but a lot of times it's like, hey, watch. We recommend this video, we recommend that video, while they're looking at your video. And no, you want people to consume your content. You want people to consume what you are talking about. You want people to take action for what you're selling. You don't want to be on a platform with 1,000 other people and they look and they're like, oh, I can watch these other videos. You don't want that. So control your narrative, control your outcome, control your situation. Do not be reliant on one platform, and use those platforms for traffic. Use those platforms for eyeballs, and there's nothing wrong with that, but sell on your website, sell in your app, sell, don't be dependent on, hey, I'm making all these sales on Facebook, because at any time Facebook can be like, too many sales, I don't like it. Or somebody can say, he's scamming me, or they're scamming me, or something weird, and then they'll try to shut you down, and they can shut you down and keep your stuff. And you don't want that. It's your material, it's your work. You want to be able to do it, use it, and do whatever you want to. And also, you want to be able to say whatever you want to say, and do whatever you want to do. I wrote another article yesterday, and I was just talking about religion. I talked about, race, and I talked about, like, why would you, like, if you are a gay, if you are a gay person, a gay man, a gay woman, whatever, and let's say you're getting married, and you go to somebody and you say, hey, I want them to make me a cake. And I thought to myself, why would I get upset if these people say, no, I don't want to make you a cake? Why would I want them to why do I want to give them my money for them to make my cake that I don't need them to approve of my, if you are gay or whatever, you're not looking for approval from people. You're looking, you say, hey, I want to get married, You're looking to get married. You want somebody to make you a cake. Wouldn't you go to somebody who's going to be happy to make you a cake? Why would you want to force somebody to make a cake that they don't want to make? They're not going to put any kind of effort into it. They're not going to put any kind of love into it. And I thought about that more, and I thought about, in the 60s and 70s, Yes, I know that people fight for rights, because, you don't want to get, listen, you don't want the police to hit you in the back of the head because you're black, your skin color is different, or you don't want people to spit on you and attack you because, you are gay. I get that part. I understand that completely. But the whole thing about these people don't want me at the restaurant because I'm black. And listen, first off, F your restaurant, okay? I don't want to eat there anyway. Why would I want to eat there? If you say, hey, we don't want no black people here, okay. I know my money's good. I know my money spends. My money spends. I'll go to another place who wants my business, okay? Why do I want to come here if you don't want my business? And that was one of the things that I wrote about yesterday. And it's the same as these platforms, you know. Why, you know, if Facebook screws you once, why would you rely on them again, you know? It's like I saw this little clip of the internet sensation Charleston White, and they asked him, they said, you know, you got a YouTube? And he said, nah, man, they done took me down like 5 times. Why would I post another, why would I do another, why would I make another channel for them? And all they're going to do is shadow ban me, control who sees what I'm talking about, and then take it down eventually. Like, why would I waste my time? And that's how you have to think about a lot of these different, you know, you can go to Instagram. I wouldn't put my whole business on Instagram. I wouldn't put my whole business on Facebook. I wouldn't put my whole business on Twitter, on TikTok, Snapchat, none of these places, you know. When I write articles, I put them on Medium. But I know that I save my articles, and when I build my website, I'm gonna just upload them right on their website. And because before I had a website a couple years ago, I would upload them on the website, and then, you know, if I say, hey, if I wanted more traffic, I would take them to Medium, upload them there, or I would write some other place and be like, hey, I want to upload the article I've written over here. You know, I would write an article, I would post it on Twitter, post it on Facebook, you know, this, that, and the other, because you want more eyeballs, you know. The more eyeballs you can get for your stuff, the better off you will be, all right? And so don't rely on one thing. Don't rely on one platform. You know, build apps, build websites. You want to be able to control the media, because we all know that the media will try to, it's just like, you know, if you're a scam artist, you can go to Forbes and give them a certain amount of money, and they're right to go on a review about you. But they're supposed to be in the best interest of the people. Come on, we all know that. So the better that you can control the media, for your sake, to promote yourself, the better off you will be. All right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We'll be back tomorrow with the all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, I will leave the link below. Check out the article that I've written. Go back into the archives and, you know, re-listen to all 715 episodes, how many we have. And you can always email the show, Tony@TonyRosano.com. Reach out. Let me know you're enjoying the show. Let me know what you would like to hear from me next. Let me know what's something that you want to talk about that we haven't discussed, and we can make things happen. All right? But until tomorrow, thank you for listening. God bless. As always, everybody, peace.